Hello, I'm Richard Johnson. I'd like to ask the candidates what your view would be of replacing the Trident nuclear weapons system. Could you, in your answer, kindly pay particular attention to the astronomical cost of this in a period of austerity, also to the ethics of the weapon of mass destruction, of possessing it and making it, not, even if you don't use it, and also the strategic irrelevance of this weapon to almost every threat, well, every threat that we really face, like climate change, for example. I guess I'd like to hear you all, but I think it's especially addressed to Sundip, Matthew and Lee, because I know the position of Tusk and Greens on this. I'd love to hear your views, of course.
Thank you. Well, shall I go ahead then? You mentioned the Lib Dem as well. I mean, I must admit, I think our party conference didn't go last October before, as far as I would have liked it to. I don't think it's our official position it was a very close vote at conference, but I don't think it is our official position to oppose Trident. It is my personal view that Trident shouldn't be replaced and that Britain should be leading on this issue. But as I say, sadly, my party, I think most members are opposed to its replacement, but it isn't our official party policy, I don't believe.
Yeah.
That's a really tough question. Thanks for asking it. It's tough but important. Look, I'm not going to tell you something you want to hear. I know it's not going to be a popular view, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it because I think that that's what the majority of people here want to hear. I'd rather tell you what I think and what my party thinks. I'm in favour of replacing Trident and maintaining and keeping the weapon as a deterrent, the nuclear deterrent, on the basis that there are so many unknown threats. So many potential. I know you disagree with me, and you'll get your chance. There are so many unknown threats and potential conflicts that lie ahead of us in the rest of human history. It's not just about our generation. We only get about 80, 85 years each of us, if we're lucky. It's about future generations, and I have a very kind of realistic. I'm an optimist, but I have a very realistic idea of us as a species, as a flawed species, and our societies around the world, our different countries, our different politics, our different dynamics in Europe and in different parts of the world. I just don't think it's the right thing to do. I think the fact that we have nuclear weapons and we are a permanent member of the Security Council, we have a huge amount of influence in the world. And we have a very important position when it comes to foreign relations, security, and these aspects. I think we have a responsibility. I think we have a responsibility to our country. I think we have a responsibility to other countries. As I say, I know we're going to disagree, and I'm sorry about that. But that's what I think. I really think that there are many other. What was the thing that Donald Rumsfeld said? Unknown unknowns. There are many other dangers and possible things that could happen, and we need to have this deterrent for our security and for the security of the greater world.
Thank you, Sandy, for making your position very clear on that. I think, Andrew, if you don't mind, because we know the Tusk position and the Green position, just Lee, I think, ought to come in on this one because there are many, many more questions to be asked. Do you have a view on trying to replace it in the UK?
A brief view. Does it make us a target is the question, I think, by having it. It costs a hell of a lot of money just to even have it there. I'd rather not be a target than about everybody else here. Truthfully, I'd probably just get rid of it.
Okay, thank you.